Good morning. Hi everyone. It's Honeybee Henderson. Wake Up Wednesdays. One love. Okay, so wanted to talk a little bit today about the power of our minds and the necessity to question everything that your mind is feeding you. This is not to say that the mind is always inaccurate or incorrect, but oftentimes the mind will generate thoughts that come from an unconscious place, a part of us that has perhaps been wounded or has implemented a pattern of protection, or even a pattern of self-sabotage. Most of the time, these thoughts that are coming through the brain are coming from that unconscious place. So when we are going through a difficult time, it is imperative to slow things down, because the mind, as I've come to know it so well, will take us on a whole spin and can take us down a road that we were not intending to go. These thoughts can be so powerful and they create our reality. But it will take you a significant amount of willpower to thwart the thoughts. So my suggestion of the day is, the truth is to do sit-ups, because I want to invite you to feel strong in your center, to feel strong in your being, so that when a thought comes through, you actually have the choice, you have the will to choose the thought or to not choose the thought. So this is how the mind-body is connected. And when we can feel really strong in ourselves, we will turn those thoughts, or we'll question the thoughts more often. So a couple of things that I've been just thinking about today is how we need to question all of our thoughts. Nothing that we are thinking is 100% accurate, because there are infinite perspectives and possibilities for which to look at something. So we must start to question everything that we think, because it's not really serving us to think, to let thoughts go out of control anymore. And one of the things that I've been hearing of myself and of other people is like, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling like I'm going to lose it. I'm feeling this thing. Okay, yes, acknowledge it. Yes, and then come back and make a new choice. Come back and make a new choice of what it is that you want to focus on. So yes, I may feel overwhelmed right now. And if I slow things way down, step number 2, if I slow things way down, then I can get in my body and actually see how that thought, feel how that thought resonates in my body. My body is a much more accurate tool for pointing me in the right direction. My body is the one that I will go to instead of these thoughts, especially in a time during winter season. The thoughts will be very quick and they'll pass like this. And the more that we focus on a negative thought or pattern, the more it will spiral and catch some momentum and take us down into this downward spiral, which is why I really recommend sit-ups, because the sit-ups will help us to get strong and say, oh, no, I'm not paying attention to that thought. This doesn't serve me anymore. Okay, what's a new thought I want to pay attention to? So I just want to give you guys I'm using these on the daily right now. Also, pay attention to how you retell your stories and how often you're retelling your stories. Oftentimes, the stories are very unnecessary. So one of the things that I like to do is to give my clients 5 minutes to retell the story in the overly dramatic telenovela style way of communicating, where the drama is super colorful, where it's all felt out, and then whoop, we stop. 5 minutes with a timer. And that's all the time that you allow yourself to go into the drama. But go into it and get out of it. If you just go into it, you're going to create this vortex of spiraling energy that will pull you down, and that's really kind of boring. So your language matters. how you retell stories, pay attention to that. Listen to what perspective you're holding on to. Slow down. Take time to feel to feel the body. Take time to move the body. Take time to get intimate with this physical form so that when a thought comes in, it becomes more natural for you to see if it resonates or doesn't resonate. But as of now, I'm really kind of leaning in towards the thoughts that we have are mostly useless. So I would guess maybe 99% of them are useless. So there's just infinite possibilities and infinite perspectives we can take. So hope this is helpful. If you did find it, please share it. I'm really honored and delighted to have this information come through when it does. It really resonates in my body. This comes from a conversation with a friend and just listening to the way that I was sharing and the way that I was hearing, and really realizing like this is the whole game. It's a mind game, repatterning, reprogramming the brain. So if you need any support, I'm certified in neurolinguistic programming, which I love, NLP, and I'm happy to support you and kind of seeing where we can shift your thoughts. All right. Blessings. Wake up Wednesdays. Love you guys. Be well.